I've started to pick up a strange trend from the Deepwoken team recently. We've been getting weekly updates for something like 2 years now, which is absolute insanity, by the way, hats off to Deepwoken. But each update comes out and we get amazing brand new content every time. It could be a new boss like Maestro, it could be the Diluvian mechanism like a couple of weeks ago, or it can even be something huge like Layer 2, right? However, it seems that a week or two later that these ideas come out, or like they're updated, they seem to be dropped or even forgotten about. Not just by the community, but also by the developers. I mean, think about it. The last real update to Diluvian, the one that Archmage or one of the mods said that they were going to add a whole list of modifiers to, right? Was nearly 4 weeks ago. What happened to all those ideas, right? We got time bombs, we got health packs, or, you know, they removed health packs, and no monsters as wave modifiers. And that's about it, really. Like, I could think of at least maybe 30 more cool ideas that they could add just to Diluvian alone. And I'm sure that any developer, or any of them could too. They probably do have ideas. But why isn't that there? And now, this is a repetitive problem, right? Think about murmurs. Why is Ardor still the strongest? What about the overworld and the sea? Disregarding a new island, we haven't even seen an update to the pre-existing ones in a long while, right? The entire ecosystem, echo modifiers and all. Why isn't there more? What happened to that, right? Monster modifiers, we had that in the fucking Deepwoken Direct, and they're just gone. Legendary resonances, we only have 2 still. I mean, they're working on new bells, I appreciate that, right? We got the skeleton key this update. And the entirety of Layer 2, I think there was literally one update where they just changed the spawns, and that's about it. Like, it's been an entire year since then and they haven't done anything with it. What happened? Now, I know that the Deepwoken devs are very creative, right? There's a lot of new content that they want to make. But also, there's a lot of existing content in the game that could be fleshed out a lot, right? And I know that the devs have thought about it at least once, because if you go and look at any of the messages from any of the devs in the Discord server, you can see that at least once they'll have talked about, like, publicly wanting to make ideas into a real thing. But somehow they never seem to actually go through with it. They never seem to actually do it. Except in some rare chances, right? Some of the biggest updates in recent time are updates to things that already existed. Right, we got the banking update. How many people do you know were asking for that update, right? The Salt Chemist Oath, that's one that Arch wanted to work on, I think. And it was pretty much just an update to potions, and it was great, right? And now we have Maestro, which is an NPC who hasn't been touched in forever, and he finally got his own boss fight, which is amazing. And it's just interesting to think about, because I guarantee you, if we got more updates like this, like an update that changed the murmur system, for example, and made every single murmur drastically affect how a build's playstyle would be, the community would be fiending over that shit. I mean, I would be. Hell, they could even add back murmur progression and make it fun, right? That would be a great update, even. Somehow, I feel like the devs have been overcomplicating it they've been overcomplicating it for themselves. They have been desperately slaving away at Conquest for more than a year now. And while I do sincerely believe it will be worth the wait when it comes out, I do believe that heavily, part of me wishes that they would have worked on Layer 3 or World Events instead. That's just a personal thing. But I do somehow feel like I'm not alone on this either, because even before Conquest was announced as a work in progress, they created a poll for the next major update. I don't know if you saw it, it was like in March last year. Right? And believe it or not, World Events actually won by a massive landslide. Now, I can't say that I know what the community is thinking of it now, but I have a feeling that most of them would still likely agree. Nevertheless, I am still quite excited to see what's in store for Conquest, as it does look quite fun. And I know that even in the rare chance that I won't like Conquest, which I doubt it, I really doubt it, there will still be whatever Yaya Fino has been cooking up for the Hive Origin, alongside some secret content that I will imagine will come out at the same time. I'm very excited to see where Deepwoken can go from here. They have been working on updates, and they have been bangers after bangers. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please do me a favor and subscribe, right? I'm trying to hit 4K before my birthday next month, so let's see if we can actually reach that goal. Thank you to my members. We actually have 2 this time. Thank you to Jim as always, and thank you to Ethan Redden. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And if you want to become a member too, I would also appreciate that. There's a link in the description that you can use, and it's just like a monthly thing. You don't have to do monthly, just one time would be nice. Anyways, thank you for watching as always, and have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.